Customs Administrative Order Number 04/2011, establishing the Super Green Lane Plus Import Processing Facility. Pursuant to Sections 608 and 3304 of the Tariff and Customs Code of the Philippines (TCCP) as amended, the following rules and regulations on the establishment of the Super Green Lane Plus Import Processing Facility are hereby promulgated. Then, the objectives. The primary objective is to enhance the existing Super Green Lane facility by introducing the Super Green Lane Plus. This initiative aims to further simplify and accelerate customs clearance and administrative process for qualified importers. Then the scope. The SGL Plus facility will apply to shipment to the Philippines by importers who are currently accredited with the SGL and meet the qualification for SGL Plus transactions. Organizations. Commissioner of the Customs will establish Super Green Lane Plus Task Group. Then that ang task group nila headed by the Deputy Commissioner. Then Intelligence Group. And the task group functions kay identify and recommend importers qualified for SGL Plus. Then sila po ang mag-conduct post clearance check on SGL Plus shipment, mag-ensure sa compliance with SGL Plus rules and regulations, perform additional functions as amended by the commissioner. Then ang subgroups kay the commissioner may create additional subgroups as recommended by the task group to ensure the effective implementations of the SGL Plus programs. Then these regulations pursuant to sections 608 and 3304 of the Tariff and Customs Code of the Philippines (TCCP) aims to streamline import processing and provide significant benefits to qualified importers under the SGL Plus facilities. This is the criteria for accreditations. To qualify for accreditations to the SGL Plus and avail the benefits thereof, an applicant must possess among others the following criteria. Then, that the importer's SGL user has been transacting with the VOC at least 1 year prior to the date of applications with the clear and specific nature of business. Dapat daw ay nagkapag-transaction na ka sa BOC nga wala ni ubos og 1 year bago ang pizza sa application nga naay klaro og tiyak nga uri sa negosyo. Then 4.2 must have a good reputation based on its track record. Dapat nga naa kay maayong reputasyon batay sa iyang track record. Then must not have misused customs facilities for at least 1 year prior to its application or has been subject of derogatory information. Dapat wala kay ginagamit og mali ang mga pasalidad. Wala nimo gigamit og mali ang pasilidad sa customs sa loob na dili maubos og 1 year bago ang applications o naging subject sa derogatory informations. Then 4.4 willing mag-undergo sa compliance audit. That's all.
If you are a Super Green Lane Plus SGL Plus member, you get extra benefits besides what regular Super Green Lane SGL members receive. Number 1. No audits for 3 years. You won't have any audits for 3 years. 2. 5-year accreditation. Your importer accreditation will be valid for 5 years. 3. More import flexibility. You can import items not usually allowed. However, you must still provide a list of these items and the expected amount you will import each year. Number 4. No selectivity system. You are not subject to the usual import checks. 5. 24 hours support. You have access to a dedicated service that handles your questions and concerns any time of the day. Additional benefits. The Commissioner of Customs, with the Secretary of Finance approval, may grant more benefits to SGL Plus members based on recommendations from the SGL Plus Task Group.
Certificate of Accreditation. 6.1. The privilege enjoyed by an accredited SGL Plus member pursuant to a Certificate of Accreditation, CA, issued by the Commissioner shall be subject to the following condition. 6.1.1 that the importer is a registered SGL user. 6.1.2 that the covered shipment may be subject to a duly authorized random and or spot check inspection but only at the importer's premises while the goods are being unloaded, stripped there at 6.1.3 that the importer shall be responsible for any misuse or abuse of the privilege, and 6.1.4 that the importer shall comply with all the rules and regulations promulgated by the Bureau of Customs in the implementation of the Super Green Lane Plus program. 6.1.2 any willful violation or contravention or the CA shall be a ground for its suspension, revocation, or cancellation to be imposed after due notice. 6.3 the use of the CA shall be subject to review by the BOC and shall be valid until revoked or cancelled. Number 7. Super Green Lane Plus Procedures. The Commissioner of Customs shall issue the necessary rules and regulation for implementation of the SGL Plus facilities. Ang example nila ni kay ang company mo export og electronic goods and is a registered SGL Plus user. Yeah. Ang kuan sa 6.1.1 kay ang company has registered for the SGL Plus program. Yeah, 6.1.2 kay shipment of electronic arrive at company warehouse. Custom officials may perform a spot check at the warehouse to ensure compliance instead of inspecting the goods at the port. Yeah. 6.1.3 company is responsible of the CA is misused, such as using it to bypass regulation for non-authorized good. 6.1.4 example, company follow all guidelines provided by the Bureau of Customs, such as keeping accurate record and ensuring shipment meet all regulatory requirements. If company violate any terms, try to import unauthorized goods under the CA, their accreditation could be suspended or revoked after due notice by custom official. The Commissioner of Custom regulatory update and enforce the rules to ensure the program runs smoothly and efficiently. The streamlined process in designed to make importing goods quicker and easier for compliant business while maintaining regulatory oversight.
Service fee. The accredited importer shall continue to pay a service fee for every entry filed through the SGL facility based on the FOB value of the subject imports in accordance with the following schedule. FOB value to below US dollar 5,000 peso, 5,000, US dollar 5,001 to US dollar 100,000, US dollar 100,001 to US dollar 200,000, US dollar 200,001 to US dollar 500,000. Amount 500 pesos, 1,000 pesos to 1,500 to 2,000 to 2,500. 9. Confidentiality clause. All information which is by nature confidential or which is provided on a confidential basis for the purpose of accreditation shall be treated as strictly confidential by the authorities concerned, who shall not disclose it without specific permission of the person or government providing such information, except to the extent that it may be required to be disclosed in the context of a judicial proceeding. Example of confidentiality clause. None of the parties shall disclose to any person or use for any purpose any confidential information of the other as a result of entering into this agreement. This restriction shall continue to apply after the expiration or termination of this agreement without limit of time.
So, for example, imagine this order includes several provisions, one of which is found by a court to violate a constitutional right and is struck down. According to the separability clause, the invalidation of this single provision does not affect the validity of the remaining provisions. For instance, if the unconstitutional provision related to a specific tax rate, the other parts of the order, such as those about importers' procedures, would still be in force. Next, effectivity. This order shall take effect immediately, so it specifies when the order will become effective. For example, if the order is signed on June 1, 2024, the effectivity clause stating the order shall take effect immediately means the order is enforceable starting June 1, 2024 without any delay. Repealing clause. All orders, memoranda, circulars, or parts thereof which are inconsistent with this order are hereby deemed revoked, amended, and are modified accordingly, without prejudice. However, to the importer's accreditation scheme agreed by the Department of Finance and the Department of Trade and Industry. This clause ensures that any existing orders, memos, or circulars that are conflict with the new order are automatically revoked, amended, or modified to be consistent with the new order. However, it maintains any agreed upon importer accreditation schemes between the Department of Finance and the Department of Trade and Industry. So, for example, supposed to be there is an old memo that requires importers to submit documentation in triplicate, but the new order requires only digital submissions. According to the repealing clause, the old memo's requirement is revoked and importers must follow the new digital submission process. However, if there was a special agreement between the Department of Finance and the Department of Trade and Industry regarding certain accredited importers, that agreement would still stand unless explicitly addressed by the new order. Separability clause. If any part of this order is declared by the court as unconstitutional or contrary to existing laws, the order parts not so declared shall remain in full force and in effect. So, this clause ensures that if any part of the order is found to be unconstitutional or illegal, the rest of the order remains valid and enforceable. News. Manila, Philippines. Super green lanes should be allowed by the Bureau of Customs to ensure the timely arrival of 1.1 million metric tons of imported rice, an official of the Department of Agriculture said yesterday. During a hearing of the House Committee on Agriculture, DA Undersecretary for Policy, Planning and Regulations, Mercedita Zumbilya said the agency has recommended to President Marcos to direct the BOC to establish special lanes for imported rice. For a limited time, perhaps until February 2024, institute a super green lane for rice imports upon presentation of the required documents and paying the necessary duties and taxes. The DA should be allowed to monitor arrivals under the Green Lane scheme to gather the volume of arrivals.